Previously on Gilfa Games. Encounter with 0. Convoy 9 ships, 1 battlecruiser, 4 merchant ships. That feels like the first fleet that landed. This is the fleet that sunk the Takao. We're getting revenge. Let's see if this brings our Vals in to the picture. Yes, it does. Beautiful. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Love that. That's our 0 draw on it. Love that. Love that for him. I think that's a weird saying. Okay. Couple hits. Literally a couple. Don't have the greatest picture on this guy. We're going for him anyway. Dang it. Just missed him. We missed everything? Two direct hit. Ugh. That sucks. Friend. Lost 4 Vals. It's annoying. We had a crap strike. This guy's not touched. What, 60-pound bomb? Woo! Yeah, these guys are fine. This is the reason we bring our gunships down. Truly. Moderate and minor. Learn from our mistakes previously. They'll automatically go back. Alright, perfect. Let's grab some Kates here. Alright, let's grab another round. Go Vals. Put them on heavy, high explosive. Just hopefully we don't lose contact with them. So this is me coming in post-production. I want to leave this part in because it explains why this situation is the situation. So yeah, just hold on. You'll see what I'm talking about. What the heck? Okay. Alright, so just a complete and total epic failure. I'm paying attention to other crap and then... Put the torpedoes in the water, though. Gonna miss one. Come on, get him. Thank you, God. Torpedo away. So we only got one torpedo in. Go. That's so sad. Wow. What a shame. What an absolute tragedy. Alright. Well, horrible strike, boys. Absolutely horrendous. Most of that's on me. I'm taking most of it. Moderates all the way around. I mean, one torpedo each. My zeros didn't. What the heck? Alright, well, whatever. We'll do two separate engagements then. Because I can't be trusted to even micro freaking 10 planes. this is where it freezes. 6 of those bombs impact 2 big ones, 4 little ones. Second wings strike 1 250 kilogram explosion and 2 60 kilogram explosions. The last strike, all 3 Vals are shot down before any of them can release. This results in one of the merchants sinking that had been previously struck by the dud and a torpedo, and then the other 2 had moderate damage and moderate flooding. The escort still consisted of a heavy cruiser, 2 light cruisers, and 2 destroyers. Out of that, we got 0 command points, a big old 0. We have the flight of Zeros waiting on station, so we still maintain contact with the fleet. 8 more Vals are dispatched from Shukaku, but before they can arrive, radar picks up 12 incoming fighters on an intercept course for our Zeros on station. After circling and waiting for the incoming fighters, 2 wings of the 3 begin engaging the merchant ships that have severely begun to lag behind the group as they have sustained heavy damage. After the first 2 passes, we lost 2 aircraft while they really didn't look damaged at all. As soon as the first wing got back to the holding pattern, the final wing swooped down and began engaging, or trying to engage, the merchant ships. Before they could, all 12 fighters appeared and essentially jumped the 2 wings that were returning to the holding pattern. We got jumped because as soon as we attacked the ships, the auto dogfight went off on those first 6. So they're just over there circling. Our 4 that are attacking, they haven't attacked yet, they immediately, as soon as the fighters are detected, boom, they lock on. So enemy fighters are able to just come right up behind our guys before I can realize anything and fix it. A dogged fight ensues, anything but a turkey shoot. By the time our 4 automatic Zeros get on station or lined up, we've already lost 2 of the original 6, so it is 8 on 12 at this point, and it is, we're relying on the Mitsubishi's incredible maneuvering to be able to stay alive, clawing back, scraping, fighting, eventually make it out with 5 from the dogfight, and we course those guys right back around and send them after the merchant ships again. In so doing, lose another one of those Zeros, so we leave the engagement with 4 Zeros, having shot down 12 Hellcats and upgrading the damage from moderate to heavy on 1 of the merchant ships. So as soon as that conflict was resolved, we spot the destroyer group leaving the area, and we route Vals to intercept them. Those 8 Vals do absolutely nothing, miss on all of them. We hit 1 60-pounder, but that does no damage, but we lose no planes, so it's a complete wash. At this point, we are severely depleted as far as aircraft go, and so the Shukaku sets course for Rabaul to refit and repair. Because the Shukaku is Dragonfly, the task force was redesignated Spider, as the task unit with that moniker joined the remnants of Dragonfly, the 4 remaining destroyer escorts. With its scout planes, Task Force Spider takes over the aerial recon so Guadalcanal can have its cap back. She then takes position on the western approach, about 30 kilometers offshore. Recon planes spot a small group of very mobile warships making their way between Renal and San Cristobal, coming up from New Hebrides. At the same time, we get command points from the oiler that we turned in and decided to reinvest that into 2 merchants so that we can stockpile troops on Shortland so that Mantis won't have to run the entire Solomon Sea. She can just run the New Georgia Sound. As soon as the American task unit picked up Spider on their radar, they promptly set course back southwest out of the AO, probably back to New Hebrides. I looked. American destroyers have 11 kilometers of surface detection, and I think it's 30 kilometers of aerial detection. Every single ship in the American fleet has just crazy radar. So they picked us up, and as soon as they did, they dipped. Hours after that, our DEs pick up a possible sonar signature of an approaching submarine. Nothing materializes out of that engagement, but it definitely spooked us. It's not long after that our Zeros detect an enemy carrier group heading northwest, coming out of Santa Cruz Islands area. Mantis had just been cleared to approach Guadalcanal as the carrier group is spotted. Thankfully, we had waited until night. After dropping all cargo on Guadal, Mantis begins the new journey to shoreland through the Sound. The latest shipment gives us a slight advantage on the ongoing battle for the island. As soon as air ops are available, Cap is assigned to Mantis until she clears the AO because of that carrier group. Mantis is stripped of its DDs so that we can have an actual fighting force in Spider. And so because we lost any offensive capabilities from Mantis, that gets redesignated as Beetle. The Akatsuki and Yagumo class destroyers join Spider so that we can engage that carrier fleet. Less than an hour after first light, the first wave of Dauntless dive bombers are detected heading straight for Spider. Beetle's Cap is rerouted to intercept, but they don't make it in time. The Furutaka takes a couple of bombs at midships, but it's able to easily repair the damage. We lost the right torpedo tubes. The Sendai, however, takes a much harder hit. They lose main props and their flight ramp. Minutes after that, the Dauntless return and just strafe us. They lose one more guy, but they don't really do anything from that. So I was like, I'll take that. But as soon as that happens, 12 Avengers appear, and again, we're headed right for Spider. Thankfully, the Cap is there by this time, but that Cap does absolutely nothing as we route them to the plane that spots the dudes, and we lose them. So, classic, they get there, they get to the ships before our Zeros can intercept, and they're no help at all. Thankfully, the map spawns over the pilot that spots the incoming Avengers, and so our ships are right on the edge of the map. So I immediately send everybody into full reverse except the Miyoko. I have that one hanging out because I'm assuming that is the most valuable ship in the convoy, in the fleet. That's the one that they're going to be targeting. As soon as we make visual contact with the bombers, Miyoko full steam ahead, trying to put the bow directly at the incoming bombers. First wave, beautiful. Split it, go right in between, fantastic. Second wave has the angle on us, and so in our evasion, we take 2 torpedoes, one right forward of midships and one right aft. Thankfully, American torpedoes suck, and they were both duds. So, last wave comes in, again, easily able to slice that as we were able to turn and approach, get the approach angle right before they dropped their fish. As always, appreciate you watching. Gonna have to catch you on the flip. Peace.